The configurations of an abnormal conscience. The configurations of an abnormal conscience.
19.
Old soul.
Right.
Rappers look up to me like research. For reference, put your sight in these words. The message that I write is me first. These MCs wanna lie, so I
Yeah, it's recorded. It's glitching because you can't take it.
Rappers look up to me like research. For reference, put your sight in these words. The message that I write is me first. These MCs wanna lie, so I speak to go toss the cap away like graduates. No university deadlines are made, but I pass degrees to burn, so a line cremates and won't burn out. Still I put out fire. Cause if you saw the way I kick it, you'd say I'm a black belt. From an artist to a martial artist, painting punches on a canvas, doing this for therapeutic purposes. I need all this medicine like acupuncture. When I'm punishing puns, I'll be puncturing puns on the punisher, punching rhymes, spun up puns on the sponge, I'm shooting punches. I'll say that again so you can catch it. Doing this for therapeutic purposes, I need all this medicine like acupuncture. When I'm punishing puns, I'll be puncturing puns on the punisher, punching rhymes, spun a pun to expunge other rappers showing pungency. Meaning you got strong taste if you eat this food for thought. I'm always on my timings, punctuation in verses makes me so ahead of my time. I gotta slow down to be with the present, a gift when I'm rapping. But I ain't gonna sellotape to stick to my passion. Rappers nowadays watered down the criteria. It's dropping tears, crying out for substance like addicts or withdrawal. But I'm addicted with drawing on paper. I ain't in this to withdraw paper. Yeah, I can bank on me entering my pin to show how my balance is in life. Yet that bar clays together to show how brick by brick I account for things I paid for. Cause I'm following my heart. Instead of going on Instagram worrying about followings and hearts, I like the post version of what it was I was. Saving real people instead of saving reels on my phone. You can look at my scroll for hours and pick up new meanings instead of trying to scroll for hours on the media. Cause influencers are influenced by followers, but where are they leading us? And we're manufactured to look at what's next. But like what's under a post, you'll see how my view will commence. I was a wreck. If you're stuck, I recommend using words and you'll see how being a wreck will mend you. Look, as I write this out, my mind is drowning.
Wait. Say that again. I
was a wreck. And if you're stuck, I recommend using words and you'll see how being a wreck will mend you. Look, as I write this out, my mind is drowned in silence, but how's the silence making too much noise? I tried to drive the sound away, but I have found that it takes going deeper to understand my imagery. Have you ever deep-ended your shallow ends? Vividly. I tried to go with the flow, but the current flow is too strong for me to float. So when someone asks how my life is going, I say, swimmingly. Getting lost with no sense of direction, cause you dive in bored. I try to pour in to clean the dirt for what I have pulled. Do you see what we did that?
The chlorine bit.
So basically, chlorine basically cleans the dirt from swimming pools. So when someone asks how my life is going, I say swimmingly. Getting lost with no sense of direction cause you dive in bored. I try to claw in to clean the dirt from what I have pulled. The hurt from school, always thought that was meant to teach me a lesson. What? Feed me depression. Keep me neglected, see me obsessing, CDs and headphones, tears streaming, I'm guessing. The mean things are blessings, the bleeding progressing, the healing my head is just needing some rest. Cause I slept on cold floors, to get slept on being told I hold floors? Fuck 'em. They sleep on me, yeah it's mad how I put the pen to sheets and tuck 'em. Undercovers like police, but the drug is the ink is the lid, so my problems to sink as I sink with the goat. See I got this feeling where I want the flow of life to speed up, but slow down at the same time. My mind's a constant contradiction, conflicting convict, putting myself behind bars. My conscience swimming in constant ripples, consciousness withers, my confidence dimmers, conquering demons, concentrate deeper the conversations, contemplating the configuration of my British scope, is raising cold shit and the constant pain, the monster race. hip-hop, but the game is showing the word is that comms are integrated. It's sick, and they need a doctor to try and bring it back to life. There's so many flat lines showing I like a heart. My reception is receiving poor signal. Trying to call out names, giving vital signs that at times I would sit. I'm like an overflowing hospital. Sometimes I got more patience than I could admit. At times I would sit. I'm like an overflowing hospital. Sometimes I got more patience than I could admit. But that leaves sickness to be roaming. I knew my rules. Still breaking when IV rappers, I do it for me to choose my tools. Got my sword and shield when I see a white collar seeing benefit off of our payments and we ain't seeing profits deep it. Can God see these receipts? I got too much energy to slash them into bait. So when I chew on puns, they say I'm glad he ate a phrase, and glad he ate a phrase, and that since infancy I've been in infantry, and I'm a soldier. When I sat through being poor, the trenches stayed, but I sat through my debt and ate up lyrics, so if I'm made to blow, it's fate. Just push my buttons, see the grenades that go off when I pull out the pin again. See the reasons label sinuses give us cold-hearted breezes to try and get us sick. But if a rapper runny knows what's best, they break the tissues of our embodiment of art to try and wipe us off, I guess. I hate the state of the rap game. They claim they play in chess, but when they're taking checks, they're claiming they're king, yet they're stuck in positions. Labels end up winning by taking pieces. You were born in their game, they stay deceiving. But I'll keep my ownership on my own. A ship can't even knock my sails, nor the buoyancy. But others say they're king to drop their crown on labels, wondering how they're losing their royalties. It's cause all you've become is lost prints. They've covered your tracks with pennies they control. You couldn't even breathe in their space, there was no air to the throne. Just know this, they're about this. When the radioactive, the toxic owners of that music surround it, that's why they're stereotypical. Pumping the same music you hearing is critical for papers, it's literal slavery. Making enough to help your family eat is enough. It gives you hell. So the people who toss away their coins are wishing well because they ain't wishing well. I teach most of these rappers like they're intuition. I use my intuition because I ain't intuition. I ain't trying to make shortcuts like a barber. I'm hair cutting words but keeping it clean so I still go harder. Ain't trying to fade away, but it's fuck that we're told to man up. The manner of this is sick. But see how this man will cure shit when I nail polish stanzas, raising standards, molding the bar to a height where only I can jump over it like pole vaulting. Cause I see sometimes the morning is dawning. I can't hit the brake fast, so my drive is pushed down this path without caution so that my parents wanna see their sun rise and radiate warm energy. But I get caught in dark nights cause of jokers who step to me. I try and play in a fair way, but these people think it's golf. The less they shoot, the more they'll score. They don't get their aim is to maul them like a Tiger Woods, so I put a hole in one of the methods to make it. I go hard, cause these rappers swear they're eagles when they spit below par. Cause these rappers swear they're soaring like eagles when they spit below par. They're only worried about carrying the clubs like a caddy. Instead of actual substance, the substance they abuse is liquor or drugs, it's backwards. If Pac was here, he'd see the cap that's strapped at the back of their heads. Of all listeners, but I ain't trying to make hits towards the green like golf. I'm bored games they play to show Monopoly on a track. Ain't no chance of you to stop me, make the heartbeat in the community chest. So push on the best, pump everybody up to show a human accept is that acceptable. Cause I ain't perfect, but I'm elevating in my craft more, see? You see flaws, but I see stories. I'm on a different level, so keep pushing my buttons, pressing my flaws, that'll only lift me up and make my views rise. I remember times I wasn't taking stares from people, stepped up to them to show how I'm off the rails, see, cause I spiraled down so many times thinking this was the devil's way to show me what a basement. But my foundations were all ruined, I couldn't even face them. Had to make up excuses. I shadowed all my people and have the nerve to keep it to music? Like when do I get real? I show them the real face. Not that when I paint to make me look better. I've peeled layers and found the amount of people I scarred when I lashed out made me a mascara. So instead, I look at rappers to go at them. Mold a cool verse to show how I'm supposed to experiment on my brain to show chemistry in this. Because others are less concentrated on solutions like osmosis. Others are less concentrated on solutions like osmosis. These lyricists trying to drown me out with their wave, but I split them seas and walk through them like I'm Moses. Prophets I made, I praise to God, I prayed to God when I was prayed upon. Now my brainstorm blows them all out of the way. I saw clouds even when the game was up in a drought. So of course they're praying onto my downfall, but my rain ain't coming down. It's like a race. If you cross the line with me, you're finished. I've had my soul ruined, but I look to the trainer above. Does he wipe away the tears? I spit the truth because lies run sprints, but the truth runs a marathon inside of this game. So if someone ain't ran a mile in your shoes, don't you ever let them tell you how to tie your lace. It's HJ.
Yeah.